Dad. Welcome to the channel. The appeal to pity fallacy. The appeal to pity fallacy is an argument that dodges the question at hand and instead appeals to our sense of compassion. Compassion can be an appropriate tool to motivate. When a charity appeals to our compassion in order to move us to help those in need, it is not the appeal to pity fallacy. The appeal to pity fallacy is committed when compassion is used to distract from the original argument.
Think about what it must feel like to send off your first grader, little backpack maybe on his or her back, and then the next thing you hear is that somebody has come to that school using an automatic weapon, an AR-15, and murdered those children. Now, they are trying to prevent that from happening to any other family. And the best way to do that is to go right at the people who you talk about corporate greed. The gun manufacturers sell guns to make as much money as they can make.
In this clip, rather than offering a rational argument for tougher restrictions on automatic weapons, Hillary Clinton paints a word picture with the goal of sparking the emotion of pity towards the hypothetical child she has fashioned.
What would you advise to a young woman who's not married, who gets raped, but does not have access to an abortion, as I think that's something that you believe in? No abortions, right?
Yes, I'm pro-life, yeah.
Okay, so then what would you advise that woman to do?
Okay, so first of all, I do appreciate that you've created the saddest possible scenario for a living human. Is she also disabled? Let's really go whole hog, and she has breast cancer as well. So it's, as long as we're creating imaginary victims. But you know, the answer is that doesn't actually change the calculus, meaning that obviously what happened to this person is an awful, awful, horrible thing, and as I said earlier, the person who raped her should be tracked down, captured, killed, or castrated. So that's number one. As far as the morality of abortion does not change based on need, right? So the fact that she's poor and needs an abortion doesn't change whether she was rich or needs an abortion or poor, because the abortion argument really comes down to, do you think this is a life or not? If you don't think it's a life, you can do whatever you want with it. If you think it's a life, you can't do anything with it.
In this clip, Ben Shapiro is questioned about Planned Parenthood and abortion. The questioner creates a pathetic hypothetical character in the hope that compassion for the character will influence the answer. Shapiro draws attention to it and laughs it off. The appeal to pity fallacy is an argument that avoids the issue by appealing to the emotion of pity. Please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. It's so nice when you share. Thanks for visiting. Classically, Dad.